Well, we're top of the bloody league. Who would have thought it? Hi guys, it's JB here with a quick review of yesterday's game between Burnley and Coventry. Burnley winning 2-1. Coventry fans not happy because some of our gamesmanship didn't like some of our gamesmanship. I don't understand why. Listen, if the boot had been the other way around, Coventry fans, you'd have done the same. Come on, let's have it right. Having said that though, we didn't start great, and then obviously the Coventry fans have complained about the referee. Now, he was booed off at the end, obviously, because they felt that a lot of big decisions didn't go their way. Well, let me remind Coventry fans one thing at the start. They seem to conveniently forget that they got a goal in the first 4 minutes that was blatantly 2 yards offside. Mind you, I can apportion the blame at the referee James Bell and the linesman as well. It was about as clueless as a chocolate fire guard on this particular incident. Basically now Foster loses the ball, and the ball gets knocked across to the far post. I forget who knocks the ball across, but anyway, Chaffee makes a save, tips it onto the post, the rebound comes in, and as that ball is played back across the 6-yard area, Hadji Wright, who scores the Coventry goal, is blatantly 1.5 to 2 yards beyond the last defender, which is Connor Roberts. Yes, it strikes Connor Roberts, but as that ball is played, he is 2 yards offside. So in essence, the goal should not have stood, which is infuriating. Because I thought, apart from that, Trafford had hardly anything else to do, which really winds me up, really. But in fairness, I thought we'd blown it, But you look at this, just before I move on to the equaliser, I looked at the starting lineup and I thought, why is he playing Lyle Foster? You've got a player that's scoring goals for fun this season in Zian Fleming, who's been knocking in goals left, right and centre the last 2 or 3 weeks, and then you're playing with a man that's got 2 goals all season. But obviously Parker's paid the big dollars to get it right, and he actually did in the end. But the equalising goal, brilliant play down the far side, the ball knocked back across, and I think Foster gets the little touch required, and Jayden Anthony has been under fire from some sections of the Burnley support, comes in, slots into an empty net, and we're back in the game. But it's, Coventry criticise us for being anti-football. You couldn't get any more good footballing skill than that. Listen, we deserve to be back in the game. Then it to and fro. They had chances, we had chances. It was a bit bitty at times. The referee gave them a lot of the key decisions in the first half, including the offside goal. Brownhill got booked. Several Burnley players got booked for nothing. Brownhill got booked for nothing. A couple of others got booked for nothing from Burnley's side. I thought Coventry were just as bad and got away with a lot more than what we did in the first half. It was a bit bitty, the game, I'll admit, but it wasn't all down to Burnley, it was down to Coventry. The winning goal, yes, it's a bit of luck involved. The keeper and defender get caught in a bit of a muddle, and Anthony's got the simplest of tasks to knock it in from 15 yards. And in fairness, I felt on balance of play on statistics, we just about deserved it. And even the most, Coventry fans will probably complain that we had this and we had that and we had the referee in the back pocket. So what? You can claim what you want, but the bottom line is we bloody deserved it. And then it were backs to wall. Credit to Coventry, they came at us, but they didn't threaten. And that was the truth. Bottom line is they didn't threaten enough. and they didn't test Trafford one iota. I mean, I don't understand where he got 5-6 minutes from, because there wasn't many stoppages in the game. There were a few really good fouls that he's growing up, most of them, by the way, to Coventry. Check the fucking stats if you don't believe me. But I'm sure there's going to be Coventry fans on here who will sort of like say that I'm telling a tale and telling lies and this, that your team's anti-football, this, that, the other. Rubbish. Tosh. Absolute fucking tosh. Because we were the better team. You know, I've seen some Coventry fans on Facebook this morning say that they hope Sheffield United and Leeds get top 2. I'm sorry, but who is 26 matches unbeaten, pal? We can't be 26 matches unbeaten by fluke. Doesn't matter how well or how bad you play, if you can get that nose and get results, that's what matters at the end of the day. I mean, it's all well and good playing pretty football, but pretty football most of the time doesn't win your doesn't win your league titles, it doesn't win your promotions. It doesn't want it. But the league's not decided on one game at Coventry yesterday, it's decided over 46, and after 40 at the moment with 6 to play, we're top by a point from Sheffield United. I think no, we're 2 points above Sheffield United now, I think. Yeah, we are 2 points, because there was some I mean, Leeds were held at Luton. Thank you, Luton. I can't thank you enough. And even worse, and even better, Sheffield United got their asses spanked at Oxford. You know, Oxford took the lead, and in fairness to Oxford, held on to it pretty well and deserved their win. And you know what? That could be a big result. And if we beat Sheffield United on Easter Monday, and then we keep winning, I think we could be back in the. I think we could be promoted by the end of the month. That's my verdict. But there's a lot of twists and turns to go. It was a great day for Burnley yesterday, fantastic day for Burnley, but the job isn't done. Nothing's been decided this weekend, so we've now got to go on. We've got a tough game next week against Norwich, you know, Friday, so we've got a chance. If we can beat Norwich on Friday and put a little gap between Sheffield United and Leeds, that really puts the pressure on the 2 Yorkshire sides. As regards and preference, if Burnley were to go up, and which one of those 2 would I like to go up with them? I'd probably say Leeds, because they have, I think for about 3/4 of the season by and large, they have played very entertaining, a good entertaining brand of football this season. So if I could pick one of the 2 Yorkshire sides to go into the Premier League with us, I'd definitely choose Leeds. I wouldn't choose Sheffield United because of their manager. I think he's an arrogant sod. I don't like Chris Wilder at all. I've never liked Sheffield United anyway, because I think they are. I think they conduct themselves very, very bitterly on and off the pitch. Ever since the days of Neil Warnock, they're not my favourite team. But I'd like to see Leeds, just for their enterprising football, get automatic alongside us. And who's to win the playoffs? Take your pick from about 4 or 5 teams. But it's a long way to go. Still a lot of points to be played for. But if we keep winning, then I can't see us not going up. But we have to keep going. 26 unbeaten. We're top of the league by 2 points. But if we can win at least 3 out of the next, if we win 4 out of the next 6 games, then I think we can safely say I think we'll go up. But we have to keep getting those wins and picking up the points. It's no good now saying that the job's done. Beat Norwich, pressure's back on the 2 Yorkshire clubs. Simple as that.